Hey, it's late like the chips, and I started off with a 9 to 5, quit my job, and started reselling, and I went from that to this, to this, to this, and yeah, I'm just trying to show y'all different ways to make income, money, and my life and what I do. Good morning. It's about 6:50, 6:45. We about to head out to the Randolph Street Market, and they already broadcasted on the news and everything. So I feel like it's gonna not even feel like it. I know it's gonna be a good day. I can't wait to go shut up. We about to get it on. We're only about 20 minutes away, so I'll see y'all in a minute. So when we first seen the address, I don't know why, but we ended up getting lost some way, somehow. But we ended up figuring out where it was at, and we ended up here. When you first drive through, you had a lady direct you. It was funny because it was kind of like a maze for real. And you got to go around and see some of the vendors and what they got or what they're about to be putting up. But it was a little narrow. I thought we was going to end up crashing into somebody's stuff. I don't know why. It just seemed super narrow to me, for real. But in all, it just gave me a decent feel for what type of day it was going to be, what type of traffic it was going to be, and how they would be walking through, if that makes sense. Also, what I didn't know is right here is where my spot's at. Yep, right behind all that pink stuff right there. Right behind the Illinois snack booth. Didn't know that yet, though. Everybody was kind of tired for real, so we ended up getting some decent rest, and we ended up pulling up. I thought that we was definitely going to crash right here. I'm not even going to play at you. They had some cool stuff in the corner, too, and so did they. But yeah, like coming around this bend, I'm like, man, am I even going to make it? Lady looked at me like, yeah, you're going to make it. You can make it. So I'm like, all right, cool. And we basically pulled up right here. Hey, and what's ironic, did not know, but that Storehouse Neutral was right next to me. Crazy, man.
You guys have 61, 62, and you have 63.
Okay.
There's
Thank
a
you.
tape there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And of course, we got to it, man. We was running a little behind, but that didn't stop anything. We started hanging everything up, getting everything in position. Shout out to the homie Chris once again. Side Hustle Vintage. Brother Round. I was trying to get all the racks in order so I can figure out where I was going to place them at. I usually have it ideally in my head how I'm going to do it, where everything's going to go, where it's going to be at, and things like that. So, moving over, I put the canopy up. I started realizing that I was going to put the crew necks and the outerwear in the back. And then I think on that left-hand side, well, that right-hand side, that we were going to do the steals and deals, so $10 and $15 tees. Now, where the orange crew necks at, a lot of that stuff was more so above $20, just to give everybody like an idea of what we did. All right, man, we over here setting up. We got most of this stuff together. As you see that we putting it in order. I'm about to take a walk through so y'all can see what I got and where it's at. Facts, bro. So you can see me and brother man Chris in the back. You see you getting everything right. Got the $15 rack, $10 racks all over here. And then we got some more stuff over here as well. See, I got brother Romeo over here color coordinating, getting everything in order. Got the outerwear over here as well. We got some crew necks over here in the back. Pretty decent amount. It's only 9 o'clock. The early birds is here, but I think we'll be like fully set up in, let's say, about 30 more minutes. But yeah, I'll show a little bit of traffic in a little bit, and I'll show y'all to see how it's going, man. But definitely we in the Windy City, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm about to die already. This is crazy. And I don't think I brought my portable charger. If you didn't hear me, yes, my phone ended up dying, but luckily my fam, everybody that came with me, did a decent amount of recording. This had to be around like, I think like 9:45. It wasn't even booming yet, and we had a decent amount of people in our booth looking at things, and they were pretty excited to see what we had for real.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, as you can see, they had some dope stuff there. That Street Racers jacket was just insane. I'm not even gonna lie. I was just like, yo, it was mind blowing for real. And that Adidas sweatshirt, my man Chris ended up grabbing that later on. He was like, yeah, bro, I can't pass that up. He was like, he needed that, which was understandable. And I was just, going through, showing a couple of everybody else's booths and stuff that they had and their setups and things of that nature. The lady right next to me, her setup was dumb crazy. It was insane for real. And here goes again. People shopping. Really didn't have a lot of chill time for real. Every time I turned around, it was like a lot of people in my booth. A decent amount of people every time. And I was like, yeah, this is just insane. Like, good hospitality, a decent amount of customers on the first day. Like, it was lit for real. I'm not even gonna lie. And they had entertainment, people were performing and stuff like that. That was like my $7 pal. As you can see, my 1 for 10, 3 for 25. And my outerwear was moving around because it was jumping around that time. But yeah, everybody gravitated towards my booth and they liked it a lot. And I'm definitely going to come back for round 2.
Yeah, for most of the day, been decent shoppers, everybody moving around. Pretty beneficial day, and we got one more day. I'm gonna show you guys the Big Bean in a little bit. I said I'm gonna slide down there for sure as well.
So we was gonna go to the Bean. This is where we were on our way to, but coming to find out there was a crazy protest going on, and you had to pay to get into the park, which is a free park. So we were just like, yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. So we ended up in this pretty cool spot called the Shake Shack, and they serve some super dope drinks, man. Like, super dope drinks. So I ended up getting me a shake. I got a cookies and cream one because it just looked too fire. They had this apple cider one, looked crazy. The salted toffee. I was like, sheesh. But all in all, I always got to resort back to cookies and cream. You can't never go wrong with cookies and cream, man. And that shit was fire. Like, dumb flame. Swear to God. But later on, ended up going back to the hotel, and a friend of mine, shout out to Nicole, my fave, she told me about Giordano's or Giordano's, I don't know how you pronounce it, but this is where you can get your deep dish pizza. It took about 45 minutes, and when they brought it out on a platter like this, and they actually pulled out your first slice for you. I was like, oh shit. I said, okay, that's a bet. I could literally finish 2 pieces. I think I brought one back to the hotel, and I just left it there because it was just like, it was so fulfilling. And the crust was literally crispy to a crisp. Like, it wasn't hard. It was just right, and I loved it. I did.
What's going on, y'all? It's day 2. We live in effect again. What's crazy is today, since it's early, I don't know what was going on yesterday. I don't know what it was, but they had us trying to pay for stuff. Grab your bag. All right. So, but yeah, I don't know what was going on yesterday, but we couldn't go see the Big Bean. I don't know if you guys know what the Big Bean is, but it's like this, I just know it's big. It's big silver and it's like a jelly bean. I'll give y'all a breakdown later on exactly what it is, but I wanted to go see it. So we about to go slide, see what this shit look like since it's actually a whole different view now. Cause they tried to say some weird shit yesterday. I don't know why they was trying to have us pay. It had to be an event or something going on, I'm telling you. But hey, I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Yeah, so we showed up early and we slid through. Wasn't no crowd, no nothing. It was just a bunch of people actually taking pictures right in front of the bean and doing content and stuff for their Instagram, TikTok videos and stuff like that. Like that girl right there is 33 feet high, 43 feet wide, and 66 feet long. Like, this thing's insane. It was invented in 2004 by an artist by the name of Anish Kapoor, and yeah, this thing is definitely something that I think if you go to Chicago, you definitely have to come and see this. It actually mirrors the skyline off of this actual sculpture. So, like, yeah, it's definitely innovative.
Crowd down there had to be at least over 5,000 to 10,000 people for real. It rained a little bit. It's not too crazy. Like, you see it on the ground, but like, it dried up fairly well. I'm about to walk over to my section now so I can see what it looked like. And I'll definitely come back here again. I'm not even gonna cap about that for sure at all. Like, this was a fantastic, they did a fantastic job. It kind of reminds me of the neighborhood fleet back home, which is pretty cool as well. Like, they gave a wide array of vendors, a decent amount of vendors and everything. So, it's like somebody's blew over. That's what it looked like. It looked crazy. I'm about to show y'all. There we go. Shout out Storehouse. Shout out to Aaron. There go our stuff right here. It don't look too bad. I'm about to check the clothes. But somebody's canopy blew over, which is kind of not all good. So, I'm going to see if anything got wet in here. I'm about to just bring you guys in with me. And no, seems like everything's fairly good. Like, nothing wrong. It might have just been a little windy. Back out. But, no, it's looking pretty good to me. I feel like we should have a beautiful turnout. And I make sure I gotta go get these tent covers because I need these for sure. These tent covers is gonna come in handy. So I think I'm gonna grab one of them because I need to have that for an upgrade. Shout out to the Colts, whoever dude is. If he's from Indianapolis, shout out to you because I'm a Colts fan too. Yes, I know. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm not a Steelers fan. People hate it, and I love it so much. But man, imagine living there, bro. I'd be fucking somebody right on the window, bro. Tearing them out the fucking frame on a balcony. Like, that shit's hard for real. But yeah, man, this shit's lit. I ain't gonna cut. Can't wait. That's it. I want to say shout out to my team. Shout out to Chris, Sarah Hustles Vintage. Shout out to my Rays, Mr. Jerome, my sisters. Like, they held it down for the kid, you know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed myself with them. Like, one thing that a lot of people don't understand is that you need a team. You can't do everything by yourself. Like, yes, you can, you know what I mean? But you having a team makes it way more beneficial. You can get stuff down and you can lay way more ground. And like, even right now, even though I'm here, my man Chris here, I got my sister, they're going to go get breakfast and get us breakfast, you know what I mean? So, like, you just got to take stuff like that into consideration and just figure out who's your team players, you know what I mean? Like, everybody ain't a team player for you because some people are out for themselves, but just figure out who's your team players. And yeah, like I said, we back at it, man. This shit's lit. We about to get this shit cracking.
I did want to give a big thanks to Sally Schwartz. I appreciate her and her hospitality. She said that I can freely come back past whenever I want. Shout out to the man, DC the designer, which actually did and put me in a small short film as well. And this is the end of the video. Day 2 was just basically like day 1, but it was real crazy as well. But I appreciate y'all even watching, and I'm about to be back in the city. I'll see y'all in a minute.